we want it left like this, or do we want to go into something scary? Hold on. Hello. Hold on. Okay. Do we want a scary filter, or do we want to leave this? Let's see. Hello, Kyle. How are you? Hello, DFP79. Hello, hello. Hello, Benita. Hello. Brittany. Hello. Poop's already starting her shit. Hi, Wendy. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's check. Let's try the filters. Let's see. All right, that's Beam. That one sucks. Blush sucks. That sucks. Sucks. That one, like, it's like ghost-like materials. Stop it, Poop. Why is there like a weird... Why is it doing that? Hold on. Why is it doing that? I don't like that. What's wrong with my fucking phone? Oh, God, have mercy. There's like a weird haze at the top of the screen. Why is that? There you go. We have dance party one, huh? Or noir. You can still see my pumpkins. We'll do this one for now. Go lay down. Go lay down. Be a good girl. Okay. What's the matter? You gotta be good. You love the ears. It's not ears, it's horns from... Oops, hold on. No, I don't want to end. Hold on, I want this off my screen. There we go. What's the matter? I'm doing a live stream. Do you want a treat? Let me give her a treat. This is Maleficent. Ow. Hold on. All right. You go be a good girl. Go be a good girl. Okay. Not on that couch, though. No. So you always try to do this if I'm live. Go on. Go on. You're not eating on the couch. Go on. Good girl. She always pulls shit when I'm live. She never hops on that couch to eat treats unless I'm freaking live. She does that shit on purpose. Okay. Let's see. Kim, you look so cute. Thanks, Wendy. Wendy with my favorite hairdo. You know I love your hair. Ooh, South Africa. Hello. Josh has been waiting all week. Love it. Pets behave by affirming. Well, then start affirming for my pet. How about that? Start affirming for my pet. Ooh, and from London too, Sabine. I like that name, Sabine. It's sexy. You're lucky I'm here, heifer. I'm surprised you made it on time, Brienne. You're lucky you're here. That's all I'm going to say. Hello, Existential Bread. Hello, hello. I remember there was one filter you said you wanted to use for Halloween. I know, Brittany. I don't remember which one it was. We'll look again. Let's see. Haunt. There's one that says haunt. Ooh. Could you handle watching me the whole live stream like this? Ooh, we already know this one. This is silver. I think we'll use silver because I liked it the last time we used it. We could always use dance for like dance party. I don't know if that would be too irritating the whole video though. What do you think? We'll try this one. Ooh, Kira and Pat's here. Hello, hello. Kira, do you like my Maleficent horns or whatever they are? Hey, Lisa. Hello, hello. Ooh, we got somebody from Oregon. Oregon. What's the proper pronunciation? Oh, damn. Okay. Why does your video look like you're from the past? Because I'm using a filter, Bran. Trying to spice shit up for Halloween. Okay, Rosie, thank you very much. Look great. I need my weekly manifesting yelling. Been feeling on airplane mode. Not having negative thoughts, but not positive either. Any advice? So you're not having negative thoughts. So I'm assuming that means that you're not spiraling. You're not marinating in the thoughts you shouldn't be marinating in, Rosie. But why is it a bad thing? Why is it a bad thing that you're having neutrality? I don't think that's a bad thing. What the hell she was doing? Yeah, why is it a bad thing? Help me out here. What's the problem? Huh? You're just in, you know, what is it called? Like neutral zone. Neutral. So as long as you're not marinating in the wrong end and the wrong things, I would not say that you need to be yelled at, Rosie. Right? We're not always going to feel super happy all the time because I'm not feeling anything. Maybe I'm not motivated. I don't want to affirm or anything. Well, Rosie, maybe I do have to yell at you. Do you fucking want your manifestation or not? How bad do you want it? Do you even want it? I can't make you want it. Do you? Do you want it? Do you want your manifestation? Okay? So if you're not thinking negative thoughts, though, and you're just like being in basic bitch mode, it's not necessarily a terrible thing. We're not going to be happy all the fucking time. We're not meant to be, you know, happy 24/7. It's normal to have some, you know, emotions. That's why we have them. You know what I'm saying? But as far as you don't feel like affirming, you don't feel like doing anything, I get that. I guess we've all had that mood here and there, but you got to decide whether you want that fucking manifestation, okay? You need to decide. Do you want it? Do you want it? How bad do you want it? But I'm really not going to hammer on you because as long as you're not marinating in your old story, right? I do want it. You're right. I'll keep affirming even if I don't like it. If I don't like it. You don't like to work, Rosie, do you? Don't you like just feeling like I know I can create whatever the fuck I want? I'm in charge of my reality. I can experience anything I want. Doesn't that feel good? Isn't that motivating enough? I mean, it's one thing to feel like you don't feel like affirming because you're already like, that's it. I got nothing to worry about. I know I'm getting it. I don't need to do any work. I know it's done. That's different. That's a good place to be. But just because we don't fucking feel like doing it, that's not a good reason. Okay? Is Jamie fucking in the house? About fucking time, bitch. About fucking time. Manifesting a large sum of money for 7 months. Payments are overdue. Tips, please. Stop talking about payments being overdue. Okay? Stop reaffirming that you don't have money. Okay? Stop reaffirming that. Stop it. Now, I know it's hard when the 3D is not producing what you want. But the last thing you can do is be rolling back and affirming for the shit you don't want. So I'm sure you're in like a little bit of stress mode, which I get. And you're probably in a little bit of, worrying that shit isn't going to show up. But the idea is in those moments is to fucking persist. I know that's the lamest basic bitch answer, but it's persist. It's persisting. It's persisting in the state, the story of having the desires and knowing that it's coming. You have nothing to worry about. It's yours. Nothing to worry about. I get it. Bills are due. Bills are past due. I understand that can be a very stressful situation. But to continue to reaffirm it out loud, right, or worry in our head, we're basically saying, I don't think this is working. I don't think it's going to work for me. And so the only thing we can do is recreate more of that. So if our dominant thoughts are in the place of not having our desires, that's what's going to manifest. So I would be hammering the reprogramming of your mind, right? I'd be hammering those affirmations. Money is the easiest thing for me to manifest. Money flows to me like water. Every single day I receive whatever the dollar amount it is. Say you want, what is it? The $1,000 a day. I want $1,000 a day. Every single day, $1,000 a day comes to me. Every time I look in my bank account, I have more and more money. I can buy, do, and save whatever I want because I have so much money. I have nothing to worry about. All my bills are paid and I can still buy whatever I want. It's hammering that. When I used to stress out about money, I would start scripting. I would start scripting about having all the money I want and how much money I make a month and how I can buy whatever I want. I would script. You don't need to script to manifest, but it's a great way to distract your mind. That's what I would do. Help, I'm finding it so hard to stay in the state and be a mother. Please help, love you. Okay. Let me say it like this. If you're already a mom, right, we already got the kids, the state of you having your desires should still include you're going to be a mom no matter what state you're in. So I think you're thinking that the state you have to be in this perfect mindset at all times. And then if the kids are crying and you got to change diapers, that's going to kick you out of the state, or the kids aren't listening, or the kids are giving you a hard time. You see what I'm saying? We don't need to be perfect. We don't need to be perfect. Embodying the state is thinking, how would I think and feel if all my manifestations were here? It's believing that your manifestations are already created. There's nothing, nothing more for you to do. And by created, I mean on the inside of you, right? In your subconscious, in a parallel reality, not necessarily here in the 3D yet. But the worst thing you could do is beat yourself up because you think you have fallen out of the state. We still have to live our lives in the 3D. You see what I'm saying? I think you're being too hard on yourself. But we really gotta find a balance between each state. You're still going to be a mother, right? So having the kids maybe distract you in the moment doesn't mean you're falling completely out of the state, depending on what you're manifesting. So I think you're being too hard on yourself. Embodying the state is just the how would I feel? What would my experiences be like? How would I interact with people? What would my thoughts be? How would I interact with the world? How would I carry myself if I had my desires? If I was the woman, the man who had it all. But we're still going to interact with the 3D regardless in any state. See what I'm saying? I think you're being too tough on yourself. Kim, do sleeping affirmations work? In my experience, yes. She looks like she's from the past, Kara. Brienne! Shut up and like my filter, bitch. Hold on, I just lost my friggin' order. I lost where I was. Oh, there we go. Is it normal to forget to affirm throughout the day because I'm busy doing some stuff, but then at night I regret not affirming? Well, throughout your day when you're forgetting to affirm, as long as your mind is not rolling into the shit you shouldn't be thinking about, meaning you're not marinating in, why is my manifestation not here yet? All the negative thoughts. As long as you're not fucking marinating in the negative, you're fine. But as far as at night, when you are remembering that you didn't affirm and now you're regretting that, no, stop that. Stop that. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being perfect. Mental diet is the key. Not being triggered on the regular by your 3D is key. Yes? But by mental diet, I mean, where is your mind dominantly? It's our dominant thoughts that create. So if during the day you're working about, you're busy, you're being distracted, and as long as you're not marinating in the negative, why in the hell would you regret not affirming? See what I'm saying? You're being too hard on yourself. I think we get way, 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 way too worried about being perfect. We have to be perfect to manifest because that's not the case. Okay? We don't have to be perfect. Kim, can you help me affirm for better grades? By helping you affirm, it's like this. There is no magical affirmation. It's where you are placing your dominant thoughts throughout your day. Affirmations have to sound natural to you. So what is natural? What sounds believable to you? That's why you create your affirmations. I can give you an idea, but that's coming from me. It's got to sound natural to you. That's the key. So when I affirm, I like to affirm in past tense, as if I've already got what I wanted. So for you, it would be I would already got the grades I wanted. I'm so happy and grateful that I've got straight A's on every single subject, or I got my GPA is 4.0. I'm so happy that I'm a straight A student. Blah blah blah. But word it like it's natural to you. Okay? And remember, it's not the affirmations that are creating. It's not. It's your dominant thoughts. Your dominant thought. Where you are spending your time dominantly. What state are you in dominantly? That is what creates. No, take the shit off. I don't want to take it off, douche. Fuck me. Take it off for a little bit. How about that, all right? Bran, you fucking pain in the ass. You fucking pain in the ass, Bran. I ghosted one SP as he was giving below minimum. Wait. Hi. I ghosted one SP as he was giving below minimal effort. I don't know whether this is a good thing because I know I want better treatment, or bad because I'm creating the low effort. You're 100% creating the low effort. It is you. So I get sometimes we do get confused when we're experiencing things in the 3D. We get confused as to if, people have the free will that they do not have. I get that. And I get that when people show up in our reality and they're pissing us off and they're not acting the way we want them to, I understand that we want to react at them. I get it. But people show up based on your thoughts, your assumptions, your inner beliefs. So yes, you are the one who has created that low effort from that specific person. We don't need to beat ourselves up for creating things. I don't believe in doing that. What I do believe in is, okay, I fucking created it. Where was my mind that got created? Or what are my inner beliefs in regards to love and relationships that I'm creating this minimal effort, right? I am not someone who supports deliberately ghosting someone. I don't do that. I don't play games. Why am I playing games when I'm the one creating this shit? You see what I'm saying? I am someone who doesn't need to take action in the 3D either. I shut myself off from the 3D, meaning I don't give a fuck what shows up. I do not care. It's not going to throw me off my game. I'm going to keep my mind where it belongs, right? If I have been triggered here and there, I do my best to refocus myself as quickly as possible because I don't want to marinate in shit because I now know marinating fucking creates, right? We don't want to do that. So in all honesty, you really can't do anything to ruin your manifestation. So it's not like you ghosted them and that's going to be it for you. You're not going to be able to manifest them back. That's not true, right? But I do think you're taking unnecessary action that to me, that is no different than manipulating the 3D, right? You're ghosting him to get an action out of him or her, whatever. That's why you're doing it. That's still manipulating. See what I'm saying? It's still manipulating. Why the fuck are we doing that? Why are we wasting time manipulating when we should be putting all of our fucking time on creating what we want? See what I mean? So don't beat yourself up. You fucking did it. It's over. So what? Get back on your fucking game, right? Which is also believing that it doesn't fucking matter. It's so easy to get that person back. You know, there's nothing to worry about. You always get your manifestation. You cannot be stopped. You're unstoppable, right? But no more manipulating the 3D. It's a waste of fucking time. Thank you, Lonnie. I was doing good past few days. I felt super anxious. My birthday is 11/11. Ooh, happy early birthday. And I really wanted my SP back by then fiance up until June. Any advice? Wait, okay. I was doing good past few days. I felt super anxious. My birthday is 11/11 and I really wanted my SP back by then. Fiance up until June. Any advice? Yes. Well, obviously, you know you can manifest by a certain time if you'd like. Your job is to not fucking stress out over the date and be anxious over it. Yes, we don't want to waste our time doing that. So you can start focusing or coming up with a visual or affirming something that resonates with you in regards to like you and your SP being back together by your birthday, whether it's you and him, you know, him presenting you a present for your birthday or something like that, or professing his love to you on your birthday, whatever feels natural to you, get your mind on that. If you're going to affirm, I like to affirm in past tense as if it's already happened. So I would be affirming, you know, I had such a wonderful birthday because blah, 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 you know, did this for me. You know, we're finally back together and I'm so happy. And it all happened on my birthday. It was the best birthday ever, right? That's what I would be doing. And if you're someone who visualizes, I would, like I said, create the scene that, you know, means to you that you're back together on your birthday. I would incorporate your senses, right? Maybe get the smell of the birthday candles going. Like when you blow out the candles, something, incorporate the senses. What is it like to smell as cologne, right? You know, things like that. And as far as wanting to be fiancéed up by June, just be affirming that and focusing on that, or having a visual scene of him proposing to you. What I wouldn't do is be spending relentless amount of time worrying that it's not going to happen. Oh my God, what if it doesn't happen by my birthday? You know what I mean? I wouldn't spend a lot of time stressing. I would spend my time focus on having what you want. Focus on what you want. Not what you don't want or what you haven't got yet. Focus on the having. What would it feel like to have your desire? What would it feel like to be back with this person? What would it feel like? What would your mind be like? What kind of thoughts would you have? What would be experiences you'd be having? How would you be relating to your 3D world? How would you be carrying yourself? That's what I would be doing. And I would spend as much time as possible marinating in the having of the desire and trying to get yourself into that I like to call that cocky state where I'm like, fuck it, I know I got this. There's nothing that can show up here that can throw me off my game. Hell no. I know I got this. I know he's mine. I know it. Nothing to worry about. That's where I would try to be. And not be frightened of what's going on in the 3D. And not looking at it and saying, oh my God, there's only this many days left. Oh my God, what if it doesn't happen? That type of shit. Okay? I keep seeing signs of multiple things that I'm manifesting every day for like 2 weeks, but not the actual manifestations. So what do I do? By the way, I love your videos. Okay. Then you would know that that's fucking birds before land. So that's a fucking good thing. Okay? It's a good thing. It's birds before land. It means your thoughts are creating, your affirmations or your visualizations are working. Right? They come through the path of least resistance. So when you're seeing what you're trying to manifest appear all around you, that means your shit is working. So be persistent. Don't think that you've got something more to do or you're doing something wrong or is there anything more I can do? No, you can just be persistent and consistent. That's it. That's all you need to do because clearly it's working. It's showing up around you. It doesn't mean that it's, oh my God, it's manifested in every other place but where I want it to. So that means my manifestation's done. No, that's not your manifestation. When it's coming up around you or coming in through other people, that's not your manifestation. That's nothing. That's just birds before land. Your manifestation is still coming. So stay persistent. It's been a good day, emotional. We've started the lining for the casket. Oh, man, Bonita. I'm still so sorry you're going through that. And that even happened. I am still sorry. I told SP we ain't breaking up. Good. Kim, what do you think of subliminals? Subliminals are not for me. I don't like what I cannot hear. Or I would have to be the creator of the subliminal so I would know what it's saying. But other than that, I don't like it. I would have to be the one that created the subliminal so I could trust what was actually on it. That's just my personality. Doesn't mean they don't work. Some people love them. It's just not me. But I like night affirmations. Those I like. SP, husband that is currently living with 3P, told me Sunday he is never coming home and that he hopes someone will scoop me up. I don't want anyone else. Help me change the story. Okay, Emily Neal. All right, this is for Emily and this is for anybody else in a scenario with a specific person. So this could be anybody. Whatever is happening in your fucking 3D right now in this moment as we're watching this damn video, whatever situation you are in, it is the manifestation of your previous thoughts, inner beliefs, and assumptions. Please, 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 please hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Okay, I'm giving you a moment to pause. Listen to me. It doesn't fucking matter what your specific person shows up and fucking tells you. It doesn't fucking matter. They don't have free fucking will. They are showing up, behaving, performing, treating you based on your assumptions, your inner beliefs, and your thoughts. So if you have any type of inner belief where you don't feel worthy of love, you don't feel deserving of love, you're not chosen, right? You're just not lucky in love, and you have an assumption that this person just doesn't want me because they keep saying they don't want me, you're giving them free fucking will. I am telling you, when you balls up, start deciding, start declaring, we do not give a fuck what happens in this fucking 3D. It does not matter. It's an old story, or I think Ani calls it old news, old fake news. It's not evidence that you cannot get what you want. It's not. The idea is to be as less triggered as possible by the things we encounter so that they do not impress in our subconscious and continue creating. When we want a third party to get the fuck out, we remove them from our awareness. When we can't do that because we have to see them or whatever, then we give them the meaning that they are only here, right? That person only showed up to show my SB just how much I'm the fucking best thing that ever happened to their ass. And as soon as you're not triggered by the third party as much anymore, that's when we start moving up the ladder to now we're going to officially remove them for our fucking awareness no matter what. You're building up your strength to do it. But if your SP shows up today and says, I'm getting married tomorrow, I don't want you, and my new SP, they're having 1,000 babies, so I'm never coming back to you. The answer is still, it doesn't fucking matter what he says. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a circumstance. Nothing can stop you from getting what you want. Stop giving them free will. They are only reflecting what's going on inside of you. You. Your thoughts, your inner beliefs, and your assumptions of that person. I know it's hard because we're living in the 3D and we're experiencing life, but we have got to realize who fucking cares what they say? Who cares? It means nothing. It's old news, old manifestation. It's just a tattletale of where your mind has been and nothing more than that. So today, right now, get your fucking focus on having what you want. You want that SP back? You want that third party gone? Then start affirming or visualizing and believing that no matter what, he or she is yours. And there's nothing to worry about because a natural, logical, believable bridge of incidents are going to play out in front of you where that brings that SP back to you. Okay? Moon Goddard. Love that name. How should one affirm? All day, I forget and I get busy. When the thought comes, or here and there. Okay. I don't think we need to affirm all day long, like affirm. I do not think so. I don't at all. So if you forget and you get busy, that's fine. The main thing is are you marinating in negative thoughts regarding that manifestation all day? And if you're not, you just get distracted and you're moving on with your day and everything's okay, right? You're not feeling nasty. You're not marinating in the wrong place. You're fine. When the thought comes up, because that's basically what I do, is when the thought pops in my mind, that is when I will start affirming. Or especially if a negative thought pops up in my mind, that's another time I would start affirming. So I'm going to say an answer is when the thought comes to your mind. That's when I would affirm. But when a thought comes up in your mind and it's not negative, it's, oh, I know I got this. I know it's mine. I know I got nothing to worry about. Is there really any reason to affirm in that moment? I don't think so. I don't think I would. But if it's negative, yeah. Sometimes though, I'll be thinking of my own specific person and I don't need to affirm in that moment, but sometimes I just like to, like, maybe like an inner conversation. I know you love me. You love me. You love being with me. You're so happy we're together. I might do that because it just makes me feel good. I enjoy doing it. And to me, it's fun to know that inner conversations are going to them. I like that. It's cute to me. So when it pops up into your mind, go ahead and affirm. That's my answer. But if you're feeling negative and you're marinating in negative, yeah, you should be affirming. That's 100% a moment you should be affirming. I hope I answered that. I hope that made sense. Let's see. I know I got another one, so hold on. I got to find it. Is it Marcelina? Am I saying that right? Marcelina? Hi, Kim. I'm just wondering what stops things from showing up instantly, even when you're confident that you'll get it. Wait, I'm just wondering what stops things from showing up instantly, even when you're confident that you'll get it. Well, as far as nothing is stopping it showing up instantly. Everything's created instantly. But as far as it showing up in your 3D instantly, I think I know what you're trying to say. Meaning like, why, if you're trying to test the law of assumption and you're manifesting a butterfly and like 10 minutes from now, a butterfly shows up. Yes? I get it. And then when you're affirming for your specific person or you're affirming for a job and it doesn't show up instantly in the 3D. Yeah? Okay. I want to say that it's not that anything stops it from showing up instantly, but I do think that all manifestations show up in a natural way, meaning the natural, logical, right? We often say that logic doesn't belong in the law of assumption, but as far as how our manifestations show up, they show up logically, naturally, believable, because they're coming through other people. Other people have, other people, places, and things have to be moved to bring about our manifestation. So it has to be played out in a natural course of events. So let me give the example of this. Say you're manifesting a specific person and they're physically in China right now. It would not be natural for you to just have hung up the phone from them in China, right? You can confirm they're in China, and then you walk out the front door and they're standing at your doorstep, but you knew they were just in China. That would not be a natural, logical, believable flow, bridge of incidents, right? There would have to be like an airline ticket being purchased and him getting his ass home, getting his ass here. So a natural way would have to play out. Does that make sense? And sometimes, now this is just my thoughts. This doesn't mean I'm right? It's just my theory. Sometimes I think that we humans, all of us do it. We kind of put like, okay, well, this is a big manifestation and that's just a little manifestation. A cup of coffee is just a little manifestation. When in reality, they're all the same. They're all equal. One is not bigger than the other. We humans decide which one's big and which one's small. So I do think that sometimes, even though it's our subconscious, our universe creating, our human ego mind still has to accept things playing out naturally. I do. And even then, manifestations can still show up, and sometimes we still question it, like, no way, that's not possible. It didn't happen. Even though we know we're manifesting it, but if it shows up, we still doubt that it's our manifestation. Because our logic, our ego is getting in the way. So sometimes I think there's a connection to that. I don't know that factually. That's just my own personal theory. But yeah, and quite honestly, I don't care what anybody says, there is a lag. There is a lag before things manifest. There just is. Because they play out in a natural fashion. See what I'm saying? I forgot where the hell I left off up here. I was manifesting contact last month and got it. Now I'm manifesting marriage or well, that has been the goal since day one. But I'm getting other guys telling me they are going to marry me. Okay, Monique Crystal, then you're getting birds before land. It's a damn good thing. Why are you upset about it? That's a damn good thing. Your manifestation with your actual specific person is still going to manifest, but now you're getting birds before land. You know what I'm saying? How would you go about manifesting constantly seeing each other? I don't want to keep manifesting texts. I would just start affirming that we constantly see each other. Nothing more than that. And if you've been affirming for constant texts, I would probably drop that. If you're manifesting in steps, and if your manifestation of the constant text has manifested, right? And you're moving on to the next step, which is constantly seeing each other, just start affirming. They make you a top priority. They spend all their free time with you. They're always making time with you. You guys see each other every day. Move on to the next step. Nothing more than that. After I really started doing the work, I had so much progress. Guys, it's working. Hell yes, Nola. Love it. What advice do you have for people who do not know what they want to manifest, feeling lost in life? I would go general. If you don't have a specific idea of exactly what you want to manifest, now I don't know, does that mean you don't know what to manifest at all? Meaning you have no area of life that you have a specific desire in? There's no career you're interested in. There's not a specific person you're interested in. So if you're saying no, you have no clue in any area of your life what you would like to manifest, I would go general. I would just be affirming that my life is wonderful. Oh my God, my life is wonderful. Everything always works out for me. I always get what I want. I would just go general. My SP has been talking more the past few days and I'm still affirming. I keep going back to how loved and happy I felt from those to keep me in the feeling. Love it, Kay Tyler. Just so y'all know the way this works, if you keep talking about old stories, three Ps, and circumstances you don't like, you're going to keep getting them. So stop talking about them. She's right. She's right. I affirm the dogs are calm and silent in my neighborhood. Worked in waves that night, then no group barks after that. Love it. Hi, Kim. What would you recommend for someone who has had a hard time not reacting to the 3D and feeling it real? I'll feel it real for a little while, but the 3D will end up messing me up. Okay. I understand, like I say this all the time. I get it. I know it's hard sometimes where the 3D isn't giving us what we want. I get it. I get it. But like when you say the 3D keeps messing me up, from the place of love, you're the one messing it up. You're the one fucking it up, not the 3D. You. It is a fucking decision to react to the 3D. It's a fucking decision. It is. It's a fucking choice. I'm not saying it's an easy choice, but it's a fucking choice. So there comes a time where a little bit of discipline has got to be in the picture. Do you want your manifestation? Yes or no? Check the box. Yes or no? Do you want it? Yes or no? And if you do, if the answer is yes, and you know that every time you start feeling it real, getting on your manifestation game, whatever it is that you do to manifest, if you are doing it and you're letting every time somebody farts sideways throw you off, I don't think you want that manifestation bad enough. I don't. Because it is a choice. We can have a moment, we can have something show up, and we can choose to say, all right, fuck it, I'm not doing this. I'm not reacting to this. I don't care. This is not proof that I can't have what I want. So why am I wasting my time? All this is reading Jamie. But seriously though, why is it? Because you can't take me serious with the Maleficent? But serious. It's a fucking choice. If we're gonna fucking lose it every time something shows up we don't like, how are you trying to not recreate more of that shit? We just can't. How bad do you want it? You want life to keep happening to you? Then you can still go ahead and get mad at everything that fucking shows up or get upset every time. Go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. You're manifesting whether you are consciously doing it or not. Whether you want to put the work in or not, you're still manifesting every single second of the day. Every single second, everything around you, manifestation. So whether you're going to consciously decide today's the day, I do not fucking care what happens. I don't give a fuck about this 3D. I don't care. It means nothing. It's just manifestation of old thoughts. I don't care if my SP shows up today and says, bitch, you stink. I don't want to be with you. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Because guess what? The more we stay less triggered, the more we decide we want our fucking shit. We want it. I'm going to have it. I ain't got nothing to worry about. This 3D is nothing but the manifestation of old thoughts. Nothing for fucking me to worry about. Nothing. I'm on my game now. Nothing to worry about. The quicker that's going to conform, and you're going to start getting what you want. Period. But the more we're triggered every fucking time something shows up we don't like, the longer this shit's going to take. And the more miserable of a fucking life that is. But you're still manifesting, whether you let life happen to you or you take control of the reins and you start consciously manifesting. So this is when I would say to someone, you got to fucking dig deep and stop fucking being triggered so easily. Okay? But I say it from love. We're human with our own struggles personally and mental health wise. You don't have to be happy all the time. Exactly, Vanessa. Exactly. Hey, Kim, my SP told me they might be pregnant and my heart is broken. My SP told me they might be pregnant and my heart is broken. Well, it's like this. I'm assuming that means they're pregnant by someone else other than you, right? Listen, now this is not wishing harm on any, right? We're not focusing and wishing harm on anyone. But how many people out there have said they were pregnant and then it turns out no, they're not? Or something has happened and the pregnancy just never existed. Never existed. So there's all sorts of possibilities out there. Don't start honing in on this one thing and then creating more and more of it. See what I'm saying? Revise them to the egg. With no harm involved, of course. I mean, we don't hurt no babies. But I'm just saying. Sometimes people think they're pregnant when they're not. You know what I mean? I know I've had a lot of my whoopsie and scared moments. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's not the end of the world yet. Don't make it the end of the world by fucking focusing on it and recreating it and falling apart. We don't do that. Nothing can stop your manifestation. If you've been trying to manifest this person, nothing can stop you from getting it. Nothing. No, it's just a circumstance, something more than that, okay? Just saying. This is getting fucking cold, for fuck's sake. Just made it. Working on an essay right now, vibing to your life. Love it, Jess. Jamie, I was fucking around. It's a good fucking thing you're here. That's all I'm going to say. Hi, Kim. I've left my SP unread for 2 days now as I just didn't like the dry little talk. I'm affirming that he's going to be very passionate and confesses his feelings to me. I get what I want. Very good. It's good that you're affirming that he's passionate. But just keep in mind, you're this deliberate leaving unread. We're playing games, and we don't need to play games, I'm saying. We're playing games. You're wasting time playing games when you could be doing nothing but affirming and creating your fucking dream life, you know what I'm saying? It's manipulating the 3D. I don't propose we manipulate the 3D. It's a fucking waste of time. And listen, the dry little talk that they showed up with was happily produced by you. See what I'm saying? So you should leave yourself unread, right? You created it. Just saying. Kim, I got my SP back, then he's gone again. I don't know what happened. I'm losing hope and been beating myself up. Why the fuck are you beating yourself up, Via? Why are you beating yourself up? Why are you doing that? Why are you wasting your time doing that? Get back on your fucking manifestation game. They'll be back. Spending time beating yourself up is a waste of motherfucking time. It is. Waste of your fucking time. Get back on your manifestation game. That fucking SP will be back. Listen, if they came in and went right back out again, that is nothing but a manifestation of what? Some of your shitty thinking. So let's fucking drop it. Don't beat yourself up for it. You did it. It's over. Get back to work. Get back to work. Get your fucking mind right. Get your mind focused on the having of your desire. Knowing it's yours. Period. Get back into your fucking power mode. Stop wasting time beating yourself up. And that really is a waste of time. If you're doing that because that's your idea of accepting your manifestation, I get that. Okay? I get that. So you've accepted your creation. Great. Okay? But we don't need to beat ourselves up for it. Just move on. Get back on your game. What are your thoughts on sleeping affirmations, Kim? I like them. I like them a lot. See the money coming at you like extra tips, visualize before bed. Love it. What does it mean if I don't really care about getting my SP and just start focusing on myself? That doesn't mean anything. That's wonderful. You should be your main fucking focus. You should be your top priority. So everybody in your fucking 3D world makes you a top priority. Doesn't mean anything. Could be just you heading into that knowing zone, that trusting zone. You got nothing to worry about. You don't need to relentlessly affirm for the SP. Maybe you're just in that state where you just know it's done. You know you're getting it. But the more focus on you, the better. So yes, that's good. Here's a piece of advice, everyone. Don't let negative things and situations in your life that have nothing to do with what you want make you feel like you can't manifest or like you don't deserve it. Love it, Vanessa. Kim, what is stats? Someone told me to try stats. Stats is state akin to sleep. And it's something that Neville Goddard talked about. And basically, this is my description of it, okay? We all know how my descriptions are. It's basically what I like to call like that nice, juicy, cozy spot you're in right before you officially drift off to sleep. You know, that kind of like, I call it like the half-ass land. You're in half-ass land. You know, like just a couple more seconds, you're fucking out of there. It's that, warm feeling. I'm on my way out, but you're still awake. You're still a little bit awake and conscious and aware, right? That is a juicy ass time to start either visualizing, right? Looping the visual of what you're trying to manifest. And if you're not much of a visualizer, which I understand because I never was before, affirming or, replaying your affirmations in your mind during that time, I believe is just as effective. So either one, that's the idea, to start doing it right there in that moment. You will probably fall right asleep in the middle of it. But Neville Goddard, I was gonna say Neville Goddard said, but Neville Goddard don't talk like me, but you know what I'm saying. He kind of said, basically falling asleep at that time or falling asleep from the land of, I call it the land of the wish fulfilled, but from, I just want to say from the land of the wish fulfilled, but from that spot where you're in, your mind is focused on the having of your desire. So you're falling asleep in the visualization or the affirmation, right? Falling asleep to that is the best thing ever because it's like live and on fire in your subconscious. That's all of those words were totally my description, but basically that's what it means. So it's a state akin to sleep. I suggest try it. If your friend has suggested it to you, your friend is smart. Your friend is smart. It's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful thing to fall asleep to thinking of your desire, being in that state. Yes, being in that state, being in the land of the wish fulfilled, looping your visualization, doing your affirmations, falling asleep to that. It's the best thing ever. And when you first wake up, that's another great time. But that's my description of what it is. Jay Green. If we don't believe probably our desire will come. Can it still? Do we have to believe it to receive it? And if so, how can we change? Thank you. Okay, it's like this. First of all, think about maybe the first time you were introduced to the law of assumption. Just try to think back to that moment. And then you started affirming. I would like to believe, if everyone's telling the truth, no one fucking believes their affirmations when they first start fucking affirming. No one does. They sound cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. right? Especially when you're not fucking with your SP, but you're fucking affirming that they're head over heels in love with you in a beautiful, lovely, juicy relationship, right? Soon as you affirm it, 2 seconds later, you know your fucking mind is going, yeah, the fuck they are. You two ain't fucking together. Why are you fucking talking about, you know what I'm saying? So as far as that goes, it's very normal to not believe. It is. So I know, because I've done it, I've experienced it, manifesting from lack. So manifesting from the non-belief state, the needy state, the begging state, the lack state, the disbelieving state. It is possible to manifest from that standpoint. It's just been, at least in my experience, it doesn't last. It doesn't stick around. It doesn't. Now, it is your dominant thoughts that create. So if your dominant thoughts are manifestation doesn't work, I don't think this is going to work for me, this isn't going to work, I'm not going to get this, or this person's not going to show up. If you are dominantly thinking that, dominantly, that will be your manifestation. Does that make sense? Your dominant thoughts create. Is it normal not to believe your affirmations as you're saying them? Yes. But it is your dominant thoughts, your dominant state of being, your dominant place that manifests. So, yes, it's normal not to believe things as you're manifesting, but at the same time, if you were all the time marinating that this doesn't work, I don't think I'm going to get what I want, I don't think this is ever going to fucking happen, you are creating that. And your subconscious is going to really have no choice but to fucking keep giving you more evidence of that. And how can you change it? Test the law of assumption. Test it for yourself. Pick things that don't have any emotional attachment to them. So if you're trying to manifest a specific person and you're having a difficult time believing that that person is going to manifest for you, if you have a difficult time believing that you're going to be able to get that person in your life the way you want them, put them aside for a second. I don't mean you got to let go of your manifestation. I'm saying just put it aside for a sec. Let's manifest some simple shit. What we think as humans is simple. A color of a car driving by. A song playing somewhere. Basic bitch shit that you have no emotional attachment to. And build your faith in the law of assumption with manifesting on your own. Because I can tell you it works all day long. People in the chat can tell you it works all day long. But until you have your own firsthand evidence that you can see and you can be like, yeah, I was manifesting that. I know I did that. Until you do that for yourself, which is why I say do some basic bitch ones. Once you do that, you can build your faith in the belief and it will become easier for you to believe that you'll be able to manifest your specific person or whatever it is specifically you're trying to manifest. That's what I would do if I was in the shoes of someone that doesn't believe. Okay? Hi, Kim. Am I late? I love that you asked me that, considering I'm late for everything. So you're not late, darling. I was late. What's helped most with some of y'all keeping a good mental diet? Not giving a fuck about the 3D. For me. Not giving a fuck what shows up in that 3D. That's helped me. Your current reality is just your past thoughts, so take it with a grain of salt. Keep persisting, and the more you focus on what you want versus what you don't, it will happen. Yes, Brittany Goss. Is it okay if I just ignore and don't think about the past and not giving it attention, or would I still have to revise with it? Is it okay if I just ignore and don't think about the past and not giving it attention, or would I still have to revise? Well, if you're not giving it attention, you're not thinking about it, and I think the fact that there's a little nugget there telling me you don't want to revise, right? Hold on. Kim, why was my comment deleted? I don't delete the fucking comments. I'm reading the comments. I don't delete comments. So I don't know why it was fucking deleted. Okay. Let me say it like this. Do I think you need to revise every fucking thing in your past? No. But if there is an event that you are fully aware has created an inner belief that you have, and you're struggling to manifest due to this inner belief, or you think you're struggling to manifest because of the inner belief, it would be it would do you a service to go back and revise. However, if you're aware that that is a traumatic experience that you don't want to revisit, and that's perfectly fine, then I would start going in a different direction. I would start thinking, okay, well, I don't want to visit this place. I don't want to visit this. But I know it's manifested A, B, C, and D. So I'll give the example of someone being abandoned by their father. So in that case, it's affected relationships forward. Okay? So if it's too upsetting to go back and revise the root, which to some people it is, and I get that, then I would choose to go back to maybe the first relationship where you experienced something shitty, but you know that it was a direct path, right? Direct from the root of the one event you don't want to mess with. I would go there. I would start back there. But if it is just something simple that's not something created with one of your inner beliefs, and it's just something you don't feel like revising, and you're not giving attention to it, then no, you don't have to revise. But revision should not be frightening. I know it can sound overwhelming, right? But it's not. It's not. It really, really isn't, okay? Does that make sense? Did I just confuse you more? I hope I didn't. I want to see my SP on Saturday for pre-Halloween. Then start affirming, okay? Affirming, and you know me, I like to do it from as if it already happened, past tense. So it's like, I would start seeing you or affirming. Hold on, I can't take it. What is going on? Listen. Julie, I don't know if you're asking me if I'm upset. Okay, I'm not upset with you. I'm not upset with you, okay? I was politely trying to answer your question because you thought I deleted your shit. I did not delete your shit. I'm not deleting any comments. I'm reading them, okay? No one's upset with you, yes? But I see 75 fucking comments going on. Deleting. Nothing. Stop it. If someone puts the same question over and over, and I have directed my peeps, what the hell are they called? The people with the wrenches. I've instructed them to, no, we are not, I don't want the mass commenting. I'm going in order. I'll get to you. That's all. So Kim, manifesting with Kimberly, did not delete your comment. I'm not deleting comments. I'm not even fucking with comments. I'm just answering questions. Okay? I'm not mad at you. I don't think anybody else is mad at you. Okay? Okay? Are we all good now? We all done? I got chat over here and chat here. Okay? People with the wrenches. I couldn't think of the name, Brittany. I couldn't think of the name. Okay? So no panicking, Julie. No panicking. Okay? So, back to, I want to see my SP on Saturday for pre-Halloween. So, if you're a visualizer, visualize something that has, Halloween-y tones to it, right? Your visual can be, I don't know, maybe you two in a like sexy matching costume or something. Visualize that. Or affirm. I like to affirm in past tense. Or I also like to affirm in present tense. I was talking to my friend, Miss MH. We were talking about affirming past tense, present tense, and it dawned on me. Yeah, I like to affirm in present tense too. So yeah. So past tense, present tense. But I like it. It's like it's happening right now, or it's already happened. Okay, that's present tense. If it's happening right now. I promise I was good in English. Okay. Okay, so envision him, right, in the Michael Myers costume, and you can be like the sexy bitch that he's trying to murder. Right? Something cool like that. I feel her on that one. When I left my first SP, my kids would act up. I'd say, this is why I'm single. This was before law of assumption. And that's why my girl Lisa no longer says things like that, right? Turner Hughes-Act family, we don't say things like that anymore. Guys, I just read the Neville collection of all his books. It was so good. Damn right. In there, it says, the state is what you believe, and consent. It's true. That helped me a lot. Yeah. There is nothing better than going and read Neville yourself. Right? Because all us people making videos is just interpretations of his shit. Go read it yourself. Because I'm telling you, each time you read it, you're going to learn something new. Not kidding. Just like when you rewatch a movie more than once and all of a sudden you're like, what? I didn't see that in the first time I watched it. Same exact thing when you read Neville. Over the weekend, I got movement from my SP. Love it, Kay Tyler. I want to apologize to my SP. However, he blocked me and want to mend our friendship. So then I would be affirming that your SP easily forgives you and you guys have a great connection and there's nothing wrong. Everything's okay. You guys are still connected and a natural, logical bridge of incidents will happen and you'll get unblocked and you'll be able to connect. Okay? I need a kick in the butt today. I haven't heard from SP since Friday, and I'm fighting with my thoughts not to spiral, damn it. Okay, don't give it a negative meaning. I know we instantly want to give situations like that, negative meaning, like, you know, they're not contacting me because they don't like me. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Don't do that to yourself, boo. Don't do it. Let's not give it that meaning. Let's give it a meaning that they just been fucking busy and that they're absolutely going to contact you. Yeah? Give it a good meaning. Don't fucking spiral. Get on your thoughts. You can do this. You can do this. Don't waste your time spiraling. For what? You're in control here. You are. You're the one with the power. Get on your thoughts. Persist through. There's nothing wrong. Okay? There's nothing wrong, so don't make something wrong, Hawkeyes. Do you think affirming the unconscious no longer manifests would be effective? Wait. Do you think affirming the unconscious no longer manifests would be effective? I think I see what you're saying. So that only what you're consciously thinking about manifests for you. As opposed to your unconscious, blah, blah, right. I see what you're saying. Well, it's like this. I am always the one that's going to say that I think anything's possible. And to me, that's no different than people who affirm that only their positive thoughts create. Now, I don't like to slap my limiting belief on people. I feel, no, it's your dominant thoughts that create, negative or positive, right? But I don't like to be the dream stealer. So if you want to affirm that only your positive thoughts that create, you make the rules in your reality, you can do what you want. So I would put that in that same category. So if you wanted to affirm that only your conscious thoughts create, not your unconscious, right? And you want to do that, you want to believe that in your reality, I am never going to say it's not possible because I believe we're limitless beings. Do you see what I mean? So I'm going to say it can't hurt you to affirm that. It can't. That's my response to that. So I manifested a third party with my SP. Is there any advice on how to deal with it? It's been getting to me. I'm pretty sure probably everybody and their mother fucking started responding to you on that one. I just want to scroll through and see if anybody else. Shockingly, nobody addressed that. I'm shocked. Well, first of all, to get rid of a third party, you remove them from your awareness, meaning we do not give them any type of attention. Okay? And I would start immediately working on your self-concept, because clearly when a third party arises, there is either you have been worrying about a third party, you've been thinking you're not chosen, you're not deserving of love. You could have inner beliefs going on, right, regarding love and relationships. So I would start working on self-concept ASAP, and I would not waste any time worrying about the third party, because the more you're focused on what you want, not what you don't, not putting your focus on the third party. I get it. It's hard. You're experiencing your 3D. You got to live in it. I know. So give the third party, if you can't drop them from your awareness, give them the meaning. They're just there to show my SP that they just are fucking head over heels in love with me. And there ain't nobody better out there but me, right? Give it that meaning for now until you're not triggered anymore. Then start removing them from your awareness. That's my advice. It's like doing it in little bit of steps and whatever you can do to let go of it. But when you want something gone, it's removing it from your awareness. It's stop addressing it. Stop giving it the fire. Stop giving it. Every time we waste time thinking about things, we fucking give it life. Brienne just responded to you regarding the third party, but she's right. We don't want to give third parties any fucking attention. When you are giving them attention, you are keeping them in your reality. I don't know how more clear I can make that. If you are constantly thinking about them, now I'm not saying girl, I'm not saying that you in particular, I'm saying anybody with third parties, if your attention is consistently on the third party, do you realize you are keeping them alive in your reality? Do you realize that? People who are deliberately checking social media to see if their SP is still with a third party. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that? Why? That's like, I don't get it. That's like sticking your finger in a candle just because you like feeling of the wax burning on your fingers. It just makes no sense to me. Why? Okay. Okay. I wish I did have a Halloween Psycho movie filter. Something exciting. Affirmations are your thoughts. They aren't a thing to do. Just focus on flipping your negative ones and focus on your positive ones. Yes. Not being triggered on the regular by your 3D words. Love it, Lisa. I felt bad for not affirming much because I low-key have the I know feeling. Is it okay to use the word I know I will see my SP? I've been doing self-concept too. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna. Kira, I'm putting it back on. Which one did we like? What about that one, Kira? That's not very Halloween-y, huh? Bubbles! Oh, Bubbles! That's Dream, Glamour, 8mm. Oh, I like that. I like this one. Let's check out some other ones, though. You like this one, too? The disco one is my favorite. Okay, hold on. That's Document. Sepia. I like Sepia. I do like Silver, and I know someone else likes Filter or Silver. I saw it. And then there's Haunt. I don't like how it makes my teeth look, though. I don't like it. I don't like my glasses. Nah, this one's too much. This one's not fun. I like the 8mm. Yeah, it did. Let's see. What are we? 8mm. There we are. I like this one too. Brianne will bitch about it though. Yeah, it does, Bonita. Yeah. What do you think, Sanchi? Is this a spooky one? I think it is. Tell them that must mean this one. Yeah, 8mm. Yeah, we're keeping it on. But Kira, you better handle Brianne when she starts bitching about the filter. I know this sounds basic, but how do you really avoid dwelling on the negative thoughts? I find myself falling back to negative thoughts unconsciously, even if I affirm positive thoughts. That's because that is your normal place. That's the normal state of mind you are in, honestly. Oh, wait a minute. You can't see my pumpkins. There you go. I get it. No, it really, listen, I can't tell you. Before I really started getting like, fuck this 3D, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about this 3D no more. I do not care. I do not care. I'm getting what I want, getting into the state of the land of the wish fulfilled. No, I like saying that. It was very normal that if something appeared in my 3D for me to roll back into negative thoughts, right? It is. So I understand what you're saying. I'm sure it does feel like it's hard to get around them, but it is a choice. We have to choose to shift our focus. And the more often you do it, the easier it'll become. And yeah, you might have to fucking shift and refocus 70 times in an hour, but is it not worth doing it until it gets to the point where you're automatically talking down those negative thoughts naturally? Because that'll start to happen. When negative thoughts pop up, it's become such, I guess, a habit for me that sometimes my affirmations just start going in my head anyway. But the negative thoughts, if you really are choosing to shift your focus, I am telling you, eventually it'll become easier and easier, and the thoughts will come less and less. But if you're someone who's always been very quick to fall into the negative or the victim mode, victim state, right? Why are they treating me like this? I always get treated like I'm never chosen. Nothing ever works out for me. Victim mode, victim state. If it's normal and natural to you to fall back into victim mode, and I'm not saying that as a judgy, I'm saying it as the state in which we think things are happening to us. If you're naturally there, then yeah, you're going to have to dig deep a little bit. You're going to have to dig deep. Sometimes we got to fucking pull our bootstraps up. Sometimes we got to be fucking tough. We need to ask, how bad do we fucking want it? Do we want the manifestation or not? Because it's easy to sit around and just be like, yeah, I want this to happen. I do. But I want to be able to think whatever the thoughts I feel like it too. I want to marinate in the shitty thoughts. I don't feel like fighting them off. It's too fucking hard. Too many of them come to me. It's too much work. Then you do not want that manifestation bad enough, period. You do not. You don't. And I'm not saying that as an attack. I'm saying you don't. Do you want it or you don't? If you want it, you will start to make yourself shift focus. It might feel like a pain in the ass to do it. Yeah, it can be. But the more you do it, the less you're going to have to do it. It'll become easier. We cannot, what does Neville say? We can't be slave to two masters. You can't in one mind be saying, yeah, I'm going to have this manifestation. It's going to be mine. I got this. It's all mine. But spend the most of your time thinking this don't fucking work. He's such a fucking asshole. He treats me like dog shit. He's never going to change. It's never going to work out for me. I've never been lucky in love. Blah, 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 blah. We cannot have both. It's one or the other. Who's going to be dominant? I really want my manifestation, or I really don't. So if you want to not feel like affirming, you don't want to move your thoughts, you don't want to shift your focus, you don't want to visualize, you don't want to be bothered working with your mind, then then this is going to be your dominant land. So that's what's going to manifest for you. Dominant shit. But deciding we're going to start shifting our focus, we're going to start putting in the work. Manifesting, right? I know that the key word, it's not a trying process. It doesn't have to be a trying process. But if we're marinating in the wrong shit all the time, yeah, it's gonna be a trying process for a little bit until we decide, okay, fuck this. Fuck it. I know this is nothing but the manifestation of old thoughts, so I don't need to stress it anymore. This is what I'm focusing on today. Boom. That's it. I'm keeping my mind on the shit I want and the having of what I want, and that's that. And nothing's stopping me. That's the one we want to be a part of. That's the dominant land, right? Of having our shit. Feel it real too by feeling yourself in the situation. Like what it smells like, touching SPs, arm things like that too. That's right. That's why I say incorporate the senses. Very good, Sarah. Super Saiyan, I'm so glad you're on. Love it. I'm trying not to focus. I just wanted to explain so Kim can give me a good old-fashioned tongue lashing. I love her confidence boost when we are having a challenging day. I got you, girl. I got you, Hawkeyes. Hi, love you. Was with my SP on Saturday, and the third P called. He didn't answer, but it threw me off a bit. Been feeling a little insecure ever since. Doesn't help that I haven't heard from him. Okay, don't give the fact that you haven't heard from him a negative meaning. Okay? Don't do that. Don't be giving that a negative meaning. I would not, like I said, if we don't want the third party in the picture, we don't want to give it attention. Period. Period. Whatever's in your current 3D is the manifestation of your previous thoughts. Okay? Previous thoughts. So be focusing on what you do want, what you want to manifest, and believe that it's already done. Meaning it's created in our subconscious, in our universe already. Parallel reality is already a sexy version of the two of you together. By sexy, I mean juicy as fuck. Okay? Juicy as fuck, happy love life, getting everything you want. It already exists. Already exists. It's yours. It's already done. So focus on that and it shall manifest. Okay? I'm feeling good about my SP lately. I weirdly feel like I'm going to manifest him before October is over. Love it, Vanessa. Everything was going well. Lots of movement. Then boom. That just had to happen while I was with him. Ugh, I understand. I know. I'm sure that sucked tits. But it's just a manifestation of previous thoughts or an inner belief. No worries. It's not evidence that you're not going to get what you want. It's not. So don't give it any more power. Okay? Thank you, Katie. Different realities would help me be more secure in manifesting, but it just doesn't make sense or seem realistic to me. Can you explain how it's possible? It's like this. First of all, time is not linear. Okay. So meaning everything's happening all at once all at the same fucking time. Your past, I like to think your past is right here, your future is right here, your present. There's multiple realities, multiple versions of things. You know what helped me get my head around the multiple realities? And you're going to think I'm crazy, but just hear me out. It's the movie Interstellar with Matthew sexy ass McConaughey. Okay. Interstellar. If you haven't seen it and you don't want me to fucking spoil it for you, I'm sorry, you might want to turn this off for a minute or turn the volume down because I'm going to spoiler. There's this scene. Well, it's not really a spoiler. Well, no, it's totally a spoiler. So, spoiler alert, okay? There's a scene where he is inside, essentially, or how it appears is he's behind his daughter's bookshelf in her bedroom. But really, he's in a different dimension, different reality. Okay? Because he went through a fucking wormhole, all right? But what helped me was he was falling through the fucking wormhole. And it looked all fucking weird and shit. Everything, like every fucking reality, every experience, everything with him was all happening at the same time. All. And you saw like little frames as he was sliding by. There were moments in his life and he was sliding through the wormhole. That helped me get my head around multiple realities. So it's just like, man, it's they're right next to us. They're right next to us. That's the top. You got to watch Interstellar and watch that one section and think of it. If it's hard for you to think of, like, because I know multiple realities sounds kind of, you know, woo-woo. Picture it like frames, like picture frames. And in each picture frame is a different version, different experience of you. So there's you in this one married to your SP. In this other one, it's you with a totally different SP. Then there's this one where you're fucking single and I don't know, like you're a farmer or something. And on this one, you're the lead singer in a band. And in this one, right? Like any dream job, any other thing, any other experience, they're all in these frames, right? And with our thoughts, we're selecting these frames, essentially. So when you're on your manifestation game regarding, say, your specific person, meaning you're on your game, you're doing your affirmations, you're not worried about anything, you're fucking that 3D, you don't give a fuck what's going on, you're confident, you know you're going to get it. You're selecting this frame right here that is you guys together living the happy, perfect life. So it's like that. That's the best way I can explain it. That's what helped me. I'm telling you, watch the movie Interstellar. You ain't got to watch it. Fast forward until you see Matthew McConaughey in the fucking spacesuit falling through the black hole. And you'll see what I'm talking about. And that's how I got my head around it. But pretty much all versions of us already exist. So when you have a desire, it's created, it's in existence already. It's just selecting that reality. The state of having, the state of not having. When you're currently trying to manifest your specific person and you are so fully aware that you're not with that person, right? And that you're trying to manifest them and it's not working, well, then you're in the state of the version of the you that does not have your desire. You're in the shit state, as I like to call mine, the shit state. But then there's the state where I know I'm getting whatever the fuck I want, right? Because I'm the HBIC up in this bitch. I'm going to get what I want no matter whatever. I have my desires. Nothing can stop me. That's the state. That's the perfect loving state of the woman who has it all, the man who has it all, the whatever, the Kim gets her shit state. Just go watch that fucking movie and hopefully that'll explain it a little better. Well, I mean, it'll give you like an idea a little bit better. Everything is happening all at the same time. Time is not fucking linear. I know, but we fucking humans are the ones who are living with time. I don't think any other fucking planet is dealing with time. It's just us dumbasses. Okay? I hope that helped. I hope that didn't confuse you more. Watch that fucking movie. I'm telling you. Katie, watch the movie. Interstellar. Matthew McConaughey. I lost my place. I lost my place. Hold on. I'm honestly just super confident. LOL. I know I can get dick. LOL. Just be the bad bitch you are. Have that everyone wants me attitude and you'll have it. Brian. I swear I'm going to get that tattooed for people so I can stop saying it. Time is not linear. Exactly, Benita. I find it frustrating watching videos when coaches say, love yourself to get your SP. But if you think people treat you like X, Y, Z or relationships work like X, Y, Z, you won't manifest SP. I understand why that would be frustrating. I get that. What those coaches are not clearly explaining to you is you can manifest your specific person from lack. You can be in a lack-filled state and you can manifest that SP back. You can. What they should be saying to you is it should be working on your self-concept, right? Knowing your worth, feeling how amazing you are, right? That's how we get them to show up and treat us like we want to be treated and have the relationship last. It's the idea of keeping the relationship because we can manifest from lack, but it's the keeping it that's the problem, right? That's where self-concept comes in. But if you're aware, right? If you're aware that you have thoughts that, well, people treat me like X, Y, and Z, right? You're aware you have that thought. I would be addressing it so that people stop treating you like X, Y, and Z. But they're wrong in telling you that you can't manifest your SP. You can from any lack-filled state. You can. It's just, it's probably not going to last forever unless you work on your self-concept and address those inner beliefs with how people are showing up. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck about no bitch. All right, Jamie. That's how I envision you saying it too. I don't fuck about no bitch. I love it when Kim swears. Thanks, Artistic Madness, and you must love it a lot because you know I drop the F-bombs on the regular. I just read your text, Jamie. You're lucky I won't say that on here. Kim, I've been intending 10,000 coming into my bank account, but I tried it on a time crunch 2 times and it didn't happen, but been seeing signs. Now I've just been saying it happened last week. Any advice? Well, let me just say this. If you were doing it on a time crunch and it didn't manifest, my question would be, were you worrying about it not showing up on the time crunch? Because that's usually the time crunch killer. The killer of the manifestations of a time crunch is the worrying or the doubting that it's going to manifest due to the time crunch, right? So you can either you can go back to trying to manifest on a time crunch, or just let that part go and just focus on the manifestation itself, meaning manifesting it in. I would be doing something similar. I don't know that I would say like last week. I would just say, you know, I already have it. I'm so grateful. My bank account is this, and whatever number feels good to you. That's what I would be doing. I like to do past tense, but I guess present tense sometimes too. Money's so easy for me to manifest. Money's the easiest thing. Money is easy to manifest. That's what I would be saying. I have so much money, I don't have anything to worry about. I can buy, do, and save whatever I want. After all my bills are paid, I have tons of money left over. That's my line of thinking. That's what I would be affirming. Wait a minute. Did fucking Frostbitten Reads, aka Benita, did you just swear? Did you just say fucking? I don't think I have ever encountered you saying fucking. No, I don't think I cannot think of one time I heard an F-bomb come out of your mouth. I enjoyed every second of seeing it, but I'm just shocked. I feel really relaxed about my SP, and a girl who used to flirt with him recently reached out to be my friend, and I'm wondering if that is birds before land. It definitely could be, and I would give it that meaning if I were you. I would give it that meaning. Kim, does Poop have a Halloween costume? Kristen, no, she doesn't. I can barely get that bitch to leave anything on. The minute I try to give her things, like I try to give her a nice sweater, right? A nice sweater. I tried to give her one of those like doggy jackets so the snow doesn't get all over her when we go out in the snow. You know what she does? She attacks that shit and rips it right off her body. I did buy her a Halloween costume once, a pumpkin one, and she ripped it to shreds. I couldn't even get her down the I could not get her down the stairs. This was at the last place I was living. Couldn't even get her down the stairs. She had ripped that thing into shreds before we got down the stairs. I tried to get her a rain jacket so she don't get rained on. Ripped it to shreds. I am done buying her shit. The one thing I was able to get on her one time, was a fucking baggy ass t-shirt. Just a baggy t-shirt. And I had to tie it to like her back, like put a knot in it as if she was wearing a cut off t-shirt. And that's only because she couldn't get at it to rip it off, but she was trying. She's a brat. She's passed out. Can y'all see her? Wait, hold on. She's passed out on that couch. Come on, you all know that this has been the best behavior from Poop in forever, right? I'm shocked. Usually she terrorizes me during lives. She's a little badass. I cannot believe for a minute that you have a mouth like a sailor, Benita. I just cannot believe this. Okay, my twin is in the house. Love it. Love it. Is it okay to say they texted me yesterday as an affirmation? I don't see why not. It's past tense. I don't see why not. I don't think we need to be afraid of words, right? So I don't think that's a problem. I still would probably throw in the affirmations that they contact you constantly. They're always texting you, right? Instead of just limiting it to, they texted me yesterday. See what I'm saying? I wouldn't limit it to just the one affirmation that they texted you yesterday. And maybe it's because I'm having a limiting belief thinking about that because it feels limiting to me when I'm saying it. I'm stuck on that feeling a little limiting, and I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong in saying it, but I probably would not use that as like my just permanent affirmation. I would more want things like, oh, they're constantly contacting me. I hear from him every day, or she texts me every day. I like that a little better. Kim, how do you feel about affirming and visualizing in steps rather than straight to the end? For example, beginning with manifesting a change of attitude toward me from an SP and so on. I manifested my specific person in steps. I did. What I will tell you is I didn't do it like I think other people do it in steps, meaning I had my steps broken down. So for instance, it was regular texting. And then it was like a regular schedule that we were seeing each other because, we were both working jobs and we had to get our schedules together. So that we had a regular schedule that we saw each other. And then it was, this might not be the perfect order that the events were in, but I think the next one was, having our kids meet each other and stuff like that. No, that we met each other's kids. Something like that. And then, that the kids met each other. Because if we met each other's kids, obviously the kids would meet each other. Duh. And like so on from there. So I did it in steps like that. But at the same time, even though I was affirming for those steps, because I'm a scripter and I like to script every day, I was still affirming for my end. See what I'm saying? So even though I was predominantly focused on the steps, when I scripted, I still scripted, we are together forever. He's never letting me go. We're the happiest couple ever. I was always affirming like that. And then whatever the end is. So whether for you it's a marriage or is it living together, I have my own idea of what my end is. I was still script that. I hope that makes sense. So I kind of like dual manifest or dual affirmed, but does that make sense? I hope it did. But yeah, you can do both. So I considered like doing both. You're focusing on steps, but you're also throwing in the end affirmations. And work for me, man. Work for me. Okay? And on that note, I have to go. I have a coaching call. I have to send them a link. And if I send them a link, it loses this, so I have to go. I don't know. I'm thinking I might go live on Halloween. But if you're all going to be out trick-or-treating with your kids, then I won't bother you. So we don't have to gotta come live if we don't want to. But I'm thinking I might if you guys want to go live. But it would be a later one. It'll be later than usual because I'm going to the hockey game with my SP on Sunday. So if you guys are going to be around later in the evening on Halloween, I'm thinking about going live. What do you guys think? Will you guys be around? Do you want me to? Or are you going to be busy? I get it. I don't expect a full crowd. I get it if you're all busy with the kids and all that shit. But like I said, it will be later. Okay. I'm trying to think, well, the game, I've never gone to an afternoon game, so I don't know when it ends. I ain't gonna lie. We usually go to the later games. I don't even know if this is actually like the Comets or is this like the Utica College? I don't know what game is on Sunday. I just know I'm going to a hockey game on Sunday. Probably the college. Yeah? I don't fucking know. Does it matter? The point is, I don't know how long they last. I've only ever gone to the night games, which they're a couple hours. So let's assume it's a couple hours. It'll probably be after 8. I'm taking way too long to explain that, aren't I? Assume it's going to be after 8. When I know more details, you'll know more details. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not going to be right at 8 o'clock. It'll be a little bit later. Okay? So, oh, good. Look at, I'm seeing, okay, Benita's going to be there. Benita's going to be there with her F-bomb costume on. I know, Lisa, I love hockey games. I do. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not Sporty Spice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Sporty Spice. I was never really a sporty girl. I don't pay attention to sports. I just don't give a fuck about them. I don't hate them. I just don't pay attention. But hockey, like, let's just keep it real. When I'm watching baseball games and football games, I am not paying a fuck bit of attention. I have no clue what's going on. I'm looking at asses. No, I'm sorry. But it's true. I'm looking at bodies, right? Looking at the sexy boys. But hockey, damn, I love it. I get excited with hockey. It's fun. So, I'll see you on Halloween, okay? You all have a fabulous evening. And guess what, Brienne, bitch? We're going to have a filter on. Okay? We're going to have a fucking filter on again. Love you all. Get your mind right. Get your thoughts right. Get your shit. Stop focusing and fucking caring about what's going on in the 3D. Okay? Yeah, those baseball pants, Sarah J. Yes. Yes. Brienne, I'm not coming. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Yes, you are. I don't give a fuck. You're going to do your trick-or-treating, and then you're fucking going to show up. At some point, you're showing up, Brienne. Don't start pissing me off. Got it? See? Brienne, yes, you will. Exactly. No excuses, bitch. None of you have fucking excuses. I'll expect you all there. Okay? For trick-or-treat fucking day. Got it? All right. Love you. Be good. Stop wasting your time fucking giving a fuck about dumb shit. Y'all are bullies. I know. I know. Takes one to know one, Brienne.